Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So in doing my investigation, I have so much stuff that I've seen and stuff, but then there'll be something that comes across that I haven't seen. And so one of the pages out there that does Michael Jackson stories, they put these nice little edited videos together. There's this page called The Detail, okay? You can see that right here up in the top right hand corner, it's got that D for the detail. So there was they put this video together. It's called 1983 Michael Jackson's Year in Review. So there was actually a few things in here that I wanted, but then I have to narrow it down when I'm trying to make a video because I'm trying to go as fast as I can, and I'm trying to just use the key point, the key things that I need. So like this kind of is what inspired me to put this video together. As you'll see, there was a couple pieces in here that I used from The Detail, but like this is one of them. This is one of the main ones. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and explain. I'm not going to try and explain. I'm explaining the song Billie Jean in a way like nobody else has ever done. And the one thing about this video, what it should show is that my explanation of the song Billie Jean, it's because the song's real, and because the song's real, I can actually find the corresponding evidence to relate to it. That's why I'm able to put a video like this together. And you'll see I'm not doing any editing. I've got a bunch of windows open here, and I'm going to correlate actual events and things to the actual lyrics in the song, okay? And so here, listen to this first part right here.
Of all the songs on the Thriller album, I think I'm more happy about Billie Jean than any of them because there's a lot of truth in the song. I love you.
Okay, so Billie Jean, more happier. He's happiest with Billie Jean because there's truth in the song, and that's what I'm saying is that Billie Jean is the one with, it has so much truth in it, because what the song is actually about is Diana Ross informing Michael Jackson that she was his real mother when Michael Jackson was 10 years old and living in her house, okay? So now we're going to go through some of the lyrics. Like it would take me to do every single lyric and correspond it, but I've done enough here to put together that'll show you that these are the corresponding things about what Michael Jackson is telling you, is that Billie Jean is the one. That's the one, the one song. Like that's why he did this song on Motown 25. There's so much more to it and stuff, but like he tells you right there, he's most happiest with Billie Jean because there's a lot of truth to it, okay? So let's actually see what the actual truth is. Okay, so right here. Okay, she was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. And I'm saying Diana Ross is Billie Jean, and Diana Ross's first movie is Lady Sings the Blues. So at the time when I'm saying Michael was living in her house when he's like 10 years old, Diana Ross is actually filming a movie. And she's playing the character of Billie Holiday, okay? So that's why she was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. This is Diana Ross in Lady Sings the Blues.
Diana Ross is dazzling in her dramatic film debut as Billie Holiday in Lady Sings the Blues.
Okay, I mean, look, she's like a beauty queen. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. It's Diana Ross in her film debut, which she's filming at the time when Michael would have moved into her house. She's living in LA. They're living in LA, and that's one of the reasons why she's living in LA is because Berry Gordy has begun to start a film studio, a production company, because he's going to turn Diana Ross into a movie star. That's the whole reason why he did it. And so, like right there, the perfect corresponding, her name's Billie in the movie, and she's more like a beauty queen from a movie scene because Michael knows her as a singing star, right? But he's telling you she's more like a beauty queen from a movie scene because this was going on at that time. This is what happened, and that's why when Michael says there's a lot of truth to the song, there's so much truth to it. There's so much truth to it.
She told me her name was Billie Jean. She caused to sing. Then heavy hair turned with eyes to dream of being the one.
Okay, so I already explained the Billie part, but then this one he says, then every head turned with eyes that dreamed of being the one. Okay, so the one, because what's happening, like in the Billie Jean song, is she's calling Michael the one, okay? And then this was another part from that Detail video, another little piece from it. So listen to what Michael says here.
I'm honored to be chosen. I didn't ask to write songs, and I'm happy to be chosen to do it.
Chosen. what would be known as the one? What would be the word that you would put right before the one? The chosen one. Those words, it goes together perfectly. He's the chosen one. So when he's calling himself the one, and then in this interview where he's calling himself, I'm chosen, he's relating that to Billie Jean saying that he's the one, he's the chosen one. That's what it means. He's the chosen one. And it's because Diana Ross has informed him that he's the one. It has nothing to do with this other stuff of the story of what people have made up, and Michael helped make it up, because he can't tell you that Diana Ross is his actual mother. So he drops these subtle hints like that, calling himself that he's chosen, because he's the chosen one. That's what Billie Jean said to him. You're the one. You're the chosen one. That's what all this stuff has to do, because when you actually if you know all my story and stuff, then you understand more of Michael being the one. He's the chosen one. Okay. Okay, she came and stood right by me. Now, it shows you that the woman is in charge, that the woman has power to walk right up to Michael. She came and stood right by me. Okay, so it shows you that this woman here has power. The woman that he's talking about, she came and stood right by me. Okay, and then it says, then the smell of sweet perfume. So Diana Ross is always known for smelling good, and this is Diana Ross later on in life when she came up, because there was such an obvious thing with her to make a perfume line, because it was always known that she always smelled of sweet perfume.
What you do...
Oh, okay, let's hear some tips, yeah.
Well, you don't just spray it on, you can do the whole,
see?
You know, all of
your
that.
hair, yes.
And what happens with a fragrance like this, it helps you to feel however you want to feel, but confident and, you know, beautiful and...
You know, all that. Makes you feel confident and beautiful. And see how she sprayed it all over? She came and stood right by me, like the confidence. She's got the confidence to stand right by Michael just to smell a sweet perfume. That's what the perfume does. That's how she is. That's Diana Ross. She's totally talking about Diana Ross.
When I was little, I used to stay with Diana Ross. Me and my brothers, we stayed with her for years. I've always...
Okay, so in that part too, see, this was a tricky thing. Like I said, I'm not doing perfect editing, so I had forgot there that I wanted to play this part of the song first. So, then the smell of sweet perfume. This happened much too soon. She called me to her room. So that's what Michael says here. Let me see. I'll go back just a little. Okay, so this happened much too soon. She called me to her room. Like I said, that she's the one in charge. She called Michael to her room. And this happened much too soon because, like I'm saying, Michael was only 10 years old at the time when he was living with Diana Ross, and then she informed him that she was his real mother. Okay, so this happened much too soon. That's what Michael's telling you, that he's young at the time of this event occurring, okay? And then she calls me to her room. Like I said, she's the one in charge, and she calls me to her room. It's in her house. Michael's living in her house. That's what he says right here.
Mm-hmm. And when I was little, I used to stay with Diana Ross. Me and my brothers, we stayed with her for years.
Okay. Exactly what the song is saying. The same exact thing. Michael's telling you the exact same thing. That's what the song is about. And it shows it when she called me to her room. It shows that the woman is in charge. And she called me to her room. Michael's telling you in real life, we lived with Diana Ross for years when we were little. That's why it happened much too soon. And it's everything. It's perfectly. And it's the thing is, like, I can't just make this up. This stuff lines up perfectly. And Michael Jackson's telling you that Billie Jean is real. It's a true song. She said, he is my son, breaking my heart, babe. Okay? She said, he is my son, breaking my heart.
We're going to do something soon. He's going to play my son. How do you feel about that? It's great.
See, and Michael, she's totally the proud mother. But Michael has to look down in shame because it's like she says, I am her son, and she's telling him he's going to play my son. But Michael has to look down in shame because he has to deal with the reality. It's like, here you are again, you're telling everybody I'm your son, but Michael has to live, and it's like breaking his heart and all this stuff of what actually happened in real life. It's not it wasn't just that when it really broke his heart when she told him when he was 10 years old. But I think that this was when Michael decided to make the song Billie Jean. It's because all the things were occurring, and then this is in 1981. And then if you look at the J. Randy Taraborelli's explanation of the song Billie Jean, he says it was in 1981 that somebody was sending Michael packages, the Billie Jean character, the mythical Billie Jean, right? And then so it's like, well, I think Michael had told her it was like Taraborelli in 1981 that he created it at that time because that links up perfectly when Diana Ross called Michael her son at the Oscars. This is the stuff that she was doing. It's not just stuff I'm making up. It all perfectly lines up, and it lines up with the actual words of the song. Perfectly lines up. It explains it in a way that nobody has ever come anywhere near the explanation of what I'm doing. This is what Billie Jean is about. Michael tells you that Billie Jean's the important song because it's got a lot of truth in it. I just showed you a lot of the truth in the song with real hard facts that perfectly line up exactly with what the song is about. This is what Billie Jean is about. Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's mother. The song is about Diana Ross informing Michael that she was his real mother when he was 10 years old and living in her house. Everything lines up perfectly. It's completely obvious as hell. I've got facts to back it up. I just need the fans to pull their heads out of their asses. Stop thinking you know what things are about. Start actually caring about Michael Jackson. And if you care about Michael Jackson, you will take the slightest bit of effort that it needs. All you need is the littlest bit of effort, because I've done all of the fucking research and shit. You just got to take a little bit of effort and say, I care about Michael Jackson. I'm actually going to think about this. You have to think. You got to use your freaking brain. You can't be a fucking slave who just says, I'm going to let them do the thinking for me. They've figured it all out. I'm just going to follow what they've done. You got to actually use your fucking brain and look at what I'm fucking showing you here and say, is this a better fucking explanation than has ever been done before? And Michael Jackson tells you himself, Billie Jean's the important song. There's a lot of fucking truth to that.